variety show. I'm the review who loves to say son of a bitch. The same review who hates most Nintendo shit. I'm the one who calls games what they are. I even own the 360 and hate Gears of War. Guy who spends his money on games, fucking cars. Just a funny guy who became a YouTube star. Ninja Gaiden 2. I would love to like this game a lot. Not that I didn't have fun at all. It's not a broken game like another game I review at the current moment. It's just not Ninja Gaiden 1. You ask, wouldn't that be a good thing? Didn't they improve the gameplay? In some ways they did. Very, very few ways did they actually improve from the first one. In a lot of ways it's a step back. It's definitely a rush job, and well, you'll see. Let's get into it. Ninja Gaiden 2 for the Xbox 360. Problem with Ninja Gaiden 2 story is it's everywhere. Like, it's just first you're in like New York, then you go to London, then you're underwater underground, then you go see a werewolf village, then you're it's just out of whack. Not that the first one had a great story anyway, but at least it made sense, and it's all in one place. This is just going all over the fucking world in like 2 seconds, and it just makes no sense. The only reason I'm giving this story half a decent score is because there's some damn cool scenes, such as a demon destroying a whole army, and who doesn't like to see a demon kill people? It's awesome.
Come, we will fight on the sacred battleground of the Colosseum.
Okay, here we go. We hit the hardest part to review, the gameplay. In ways that it's improved the gameplay from the first one is there's actually finishers. They're not hard to pull off. They basically press the Y when the enemy is dazed or about to die. And you'll see a little cinema where he chops off their head, arm, leg, stomach, who knows, any part of their body is gone anyway in those 2 seconds. And they're always nice to look at. Also, the ultimate moves look badass, and this time you can charge up without getting interrupted. Some people don't like that because they feel that the challenge is not up to their needs. I really don't give a shit. I just want to have fun and look at cool moves. This provides it. And really, everything feels tighter in my opinion, the controls. What really loses it to me is the AI. As someone on Xbox Live, person I met a few days ago, has mentioned, they pull what we like to call the fuck you button. 1 second you're whooping their ass, especially bosses. Bosses are like the easiest part of this game. 1 second you'll be whooping their ass, they're about to die, you're like, yeah, motherfucker, you know, whatever you want to say when you're real happy, and boom, 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 and you're like, yeah, bitch, or if you're a computer node, you got owned, dude, you got owned, or whatever, and then all of a sudden, bam, the werewolf will fucking slap you across the stage, and you're like, okay, no problem, I'll just get right out. Then they fucking jump on you, and now they have a grab move, so you're like, what the fuck, get off of me. It kicks you twice, and then you kick it off, and then you block, boom, boom, but then guess what, the werewolf has a stronger attack, bam, smashes your thing, and your sword, it smacks your face or whatever, somehow broke your block, and then bam, it knocks you out, and half your health is gone. Or all of it, if you already have dead. The easiest way of saying it is it pulls the fuck you button. I just like to call it bullshit. And really, it is such a downfall. The AI is not... Okay, the first one was hard and challenging. And this one, it's hard and fucking cheap. I mean, I'm kicking its ass. There's just no logic sense that it can actually somehow counter my move. But somehow, the werewolf comes with a fistful of fucking hairy claws and smacks you across the stage. And it just pisses me off. Really. Anyway... Other things that did improve, the Nimpo looks much better and it's actually useful, and they also included what I like to call useful far-range weapons, such as the bow and the shurikens and all that. They're actually useful. I'm not shitting you. You throw it, you can kill an enemy in this game. In the last one, they were basically useless and only used on a boss. But guess what? In the last game, you didn't really need them. In this one, you probably do, because you don't want to get smacked across the yard by cheap AI. Really, they fucked up on the AI. I mean, it's fun when you're fighting normal enemies, but when you fight those monsters that hit you across the screen and slap you and they don't take any damage recoil, it's bullshit. So the AI fucks this gameplay up. The only reason it's getting a 6 in this section is because it is fun when you're fighting enemies that aren't super cheap, but when you fight these cheap enemies, bam, automatic 4 scores down. Enjoyability. Okay, I don't want to say it's bad here in this section, because it's not. It's not great, but it's not bad. You only got single player, but the single player lasts a pretty good time. It's 14 chapters, I believe, and it lasts a while, trust me. And there's always, you know, playing on harder difficulties, which will make you want to come back to the game, and achievements and all that stuff for you long, enjoyable fans. You're going to enjoy that. But sadly, the gameplay, if you think it's cheap on normal or hard, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. It's scary. It will give you nightmares. It will go inside your dreams and fucking claw your brain and rip your fucking skull, and it's just terrible. It really is, guys. Anyway, it has a good length, and it has, you know, skulls to collect if you want to collect that, and plenty of achievements to get. But sadly, it goes down just because the cheap AI is present, and it's definitely a rushed, unpolished job on that section, which ruins a lot of gameplay. So it gets a nice 7. That's the highest I'll give it. If I was really frustrated, if I did this review right after I finished playing this game, probably get lower, but I gave it time, I played again. 7 is a fair score, no higher.